Okay, today on Great Gadgets and Gear we have camping pillow number 4. This is the Mountain Summit Gear self-inflating camp pillow. I picked this up on REI. Suggested retail price is $25. This is new for 2015. On sale at REI right now it's a little over $16, and with their 20% off coupon I got this for $12. I tried to contact the company on this pillow to try to get some information for the review on the materials used and the construction, and ask some questions. I got an email back a few days later saying they were happy to help to re-ask the questions I previously asked, and they'd be happy to answer them. And they never did. They never got back to me. So I'll have to give you what I got. So from the contents on the front, it's a ripstop polyester wet PVC coating. Gives you the dimensions of the pillow, which is interesting. That's different than the dimensions given on REI's website. And that it's self-inflating foam, quick inflation valve. From REI's website, the outside is a polyester and PVC coating, same as the stuff sack, and then it's an open cell foam used on the inside. This is another foam and air pillow combined. So you can see it comes with a stuff sack. And I have to say, I should have paid a little more attention to how it came out of the stuff sack when I bought it, because I've had a hell of a time trying to get back in there. When it first showed up, it was only taking up this much of the bag. It took up the full dimensions of the bag, but it only was like this high. Now it's quite high, but I've got it quite narrow. So again, it helps to pay attention. It's sticking out the top here. So you just get it's a cheapy stuff sack, which, in my opinion, you don't really even need it. It's just extra weight. But you know what? Before I take this off, let's throw it on real quick so we can see what we're looking at for weight. So with the stuff sack on, we're looking at 11.45 ounces. Without the stuff sack, we're looking at, say, roughly 10.9 ounces, be on the safe side. And it comes also with this little elastic band, which I would use over the stuff sack. And that's 0.2 ounces. Okay. So let's take a look at the pillow that you get. I folded it in half and then tried to roll it. Okay, so there it is, pretty flat. Now it says open cell foam. It doesn't feel like chunks like the Thermarest, and it doesn't feel like a smooth, flat foam on the Nemo Pillow. It's hard to tell if this is shredded or if it's just kind of just jammed in there. So, sorry I couldn't get that information for you, but there is a thick amount of foam in here, and it's quite a heavy pillow. But here's the inflation valve, and it's self-inflating, so you just unscrew it. And it starts to inflate. You just got to make sure it's pulled out, because if you push it in a little bit, it'll take longer. Okay. See, that came up pretty fast. Now it'll only inflate it, I'd say, probably about 85–90% of the way. So I'm going to give it a couple more quick breaths. Or actually one. One breath to fill it up all the way. You can see that's it's pretty thick. It's thicker on the ends and thinner in the middle because it has a little This looks like their attempt at a divot for your ear but it doesn't shrink in all the way in the middle to give you that recessed area. It's kind of just recessed around the little outline and puffs right back up in the center. So a little bit of ear relief, not much though. The pillow, fully inflated, surprisingly, it's not as bouncy as you would think. And if you sleep on your back, this is an awesome pillow, because even though this divot doesn't go in all the way for your ear, it works very good to keep your head centered on the pillow. So you can see it puffs up, like I said, quite high. See from the side that it's quite thick. So you have a little bit of leeway as far as deflating to get this down to your comfort level. And one of the decent things with these self-inflating pillows, especially the ones with the thicker foam in them like this one, is if you spring a leak, you're not going to wake up with your head flat on the ground with like you would with a traditional just air pillow. So it will get you through the night if you do spring a leak. It will stay thick enough to where you're not massively uncomfortable, even if you lay on your back. The pillow, the dimensions, I always seem to get different dimensions when I blow these up, so I'm just going to check for my own my own reference. And I come up with about 18, not including the little lip here, because I don't count that as part of the pillow. So I've got 18 by 10. Blow this up again real quick so I can get the thickness. Okay. So in the center here, it's about 4.5 inches thick, and about 5 inches thick on the ends here. About 5 inches here and about 4 inches here. Have their little logo. This is PVC polyester on the outside. So if you're a side sleeper, your face will stick to this. It's not so bad when you're sleeping on your back. You have your hair there to help protect it. On the other hand, you don't have to worry if you spill anything on it. You can wipe it right off. Let's see, what else about this pillow? It's quick to inflate. It does, for some reason, you would think when you fill it up higher it would get bouncier. But in this particular pillow, when you deflate it to get to your preference, that's when this one actually gets a little bouncier under your head. You have to be laying on it to really appreciate it, but I've tested this pillow out now for about a week and a half, and I've used it anywhere I lay down. If I took it to bed, I used it on the couch, I used it outside on a lawn chair. Anywhere I laid down for a bit, I tried it out. And this is a very, very inexpensive pillow. I would not recommend this pillow for backpacking. It's too heavy. It doesn't shrink down enough, in my opinion. And the comfort, you know, it's not a horrible pillow, but, you know, I don't like my face sticking to a pillow, you know, or getting all sweaty. I didn't particularly care for the sharp edge of the extra material. I don't know why companies do that. I'm sure it's probably cheaper and easier to manufacture. But one simple step with their machine is, you know, do this inside out, make your 3 heat seals, and then turn the material back the other way, and then only have one of these out instead of all 3. Just because it's very annoying. It's very annoying when you're moving around and you move the pillow around and it jabs you in the neck and stuff. Especially when they're new, because they're a little bit sharp and a little bit rough when they're new pillows. This pillow does not come with a repair kit. Again, I don't understand why companies do not supply you with a repair kit. Charge 50 cents more, charge $1 more. you know, this is not going to do you any good if you're out in the middle of a trip somewhere and you have no way to repair it. I mean, you could always use your repair kits from your inflatables and stuff. They won't match up or whatever, but it'll work. But, you know, for companies being, you know, in this business, and to provide a really excellent, you know, product where it was very well thought out, they should all include a repair kit. Just my opinion. Also, these types of coverings, maybe they're more durable, you know, as compared to the micro fleece or some of the suede coverings, but they're not as comfortable. And some of the higher end companies have figured that out and made removable covers so you can wash them or replace them if need be. So you can have that extra bit of comfort at not that much weight. You know, you see those pillows out there that are really, really lightweight that have those covers on it. It's amazing. So out of the uses that I have tried to use this pillow for, this thing actually would work very well at the beach. It would work very well outside in your lawn chair, maybe car camping, watching TV. I didn't really particularly like it, you know, as a regular pillow at night. And like I said, I definitely would not take this, nor would I recommend this for a backpacking pillow. But, you know, for $12, which is what I paid for it, after, you know, being on sale and having, you know, REI has great coupons, to try it out for $12, you know, it's something, like I said, I'll be throwing this out in the lawn chair, you know. So, this is, again, the Mountain Summit Gear self-inflating camp pillow. They sell these at REI. I really didn't look around too much for this particular pillow to see where else they sell it at. And I'm sorry this review took so long to get out. When I first got this pillow, it wasn't quite what I was expecting. So I was trying to locate some other pillows that I could review. Because I had a pillow for the third spot, and it, you know, there was a problem, so I had to move the Nemo pillow up to the third spot. And after talking with the company and everything, you know, in order to be fair with them and give them a fair review, I decided to hold off on that particular review until the pillow was available for purchase for everybody at the request of the company. And when that review comes out, that's, you know, I found my backpacking pillow. It's an awesome pillow. It's, as soon as I get a hold of it, I will be reviewing it, and be reviewing it right away, because it's just a fantastic option. It's also in a budget price range, but it can compete with the more expensive pillows that are out on the market. I was very, very impressed with the pillow. So, sorry to say that's not going to be coming out until late summer. So in the meantime, I didn't want to, you know, rip you off of the fourth review that I had talked about doing. So, and like I said, I'm not much for the air pillows, and I wasn't going to spend, you know, $40 or $50 on just the X-Peds or the Big Agnes, or I looked at quite a few of just the air pillows, and they're great. I mean, you know, if you like sleeping on, you know, air, it's an awesome choice for backpacking because they shrink down to nothing. They're super lightweight. And some of them, like Sea to Summit, were constructed really, really well and thought out. You know, they tucked the seams in. They gave it a soft little cover on the face versus, you know, like the X-Ped and Big Agnes and stuff where you have this kind of pool pillow material on it. But to be fair, I haven't tried any of those pillows. I haven't tested any of those pillows. All these products that I review are actually purchased by me. They're not provided by the company. If they are, I would state so, you know, as soon as I started the video, so you would know. But again, I have companies that send me things that I do review, and, you know, they're told up front, you know, they get a pure 100% honest review. So don't send it if you're not willing to take criticism or point things out. I mean, everybody's different when they review their products, you know. One thing might work for you and it might not work for everybody else. I just try to review based on my experiences with them. And with my particular needs, having a neck injury and also being a side sleeper, which makes it really difficult, finding good camp pillows that are worth taking out into the backcountry, backpacking, or for weekend overnighters. It's been a real effort trying to find the ones that can stand up to comfort and price and packability. I'm willing to give up a little bit of space in my pack, but the pillow's got to be damn worth it. I'm sorry to say, this pillow would definitely not be worth it. There are some applications for this and some uses for this pillow. At $12, it's pretty well manufactured. It's pretty tough. I've leaned up against it, which would pop some other pillows. I've had both my arms on it, tried doing the face thing. I don't know how people sleep on their face, but I tried that, and it held up quite well to that. And it inflates and deflates, rather well. It's very simple. Very simple, just unscrew it, and that's pretty much it. You can deflate it or inflate it. I did find this difficult, though, to get it back in this little stuff sack, trying to figure out how they only got it this high. And I did try to, I halved it this way for the video, and I even tried to do it this way to make it as small as I could get. I'm going to try it again, but I just could not replicate how they got this in that bag. There's so much foam in here, which is great for comfort, but man, it makes it really difficult to try and roll it back up. And who wants to go through this much hassle and headache to roll up their camp pillow every time? It's you gotta have the bare grip on this thing. Let's see how this fits back in the bag, rolling it up that way. Geez, that's a workout. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's how they had it. That's a little closer to what it looked like when I got it. Of course, they're probably better able with their machines and stuff to squeeze every bit of air out of there, but wow, I wouldn't want to go through that much work to get it back in there every time. So, you pretty much just roll it up however it works best for you, space-wise. But, okay, this pillow was new for 2015, and they do sell it at REI. Sorry, the other pillow is unavailable right now. So I hope you continue your search for your favorite camp pillows to get out in the backcountry with. You don't need a pillow. It's a luxury item. People use a variety of things, but I definitely, backpacking and hiking, I like taking a pillow with me. It's just a comfortable thing. You have a good night's sleep, and you just do so much better the next day. So there's a review of the Mountain Summit Gear self-inflating pillow. Hope you're enjoying great gadgets and gear. Hope you have a good night's sleep out in the backcountry. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned. There will be that pillow at the end of the season. It'll definitely be worth the wait. So thank you very much.